What's up guys, Austin here, aka Visionzz. Today we're going to be taking our very first look at the Call of Duty Vanguard Beta, brought to you by CRAVE Meals, so let's jump into it. Today we're going to be taking our very first look at Eagle's Nest. I'm very hyped to get into this map. I think this is going to be one of the competitive maps once we get into the release of the game. It's a beautiful 3-lane map that we all love here in Call of Duty. It's got a perfect little cliffside that you can run through. You can take a lot of routes if you need to. You can go through the left side that has these pillars where you're typically going to see a lot of ARs posted up. And then you got this intertwining mid where it's going to be just an absolute chaotic storm of players trying to finesse, trying to see if they can get control of the middle of the map, and you can find a couple of different windows to jump out of off each side. So it's very, very perfect for something I feel like for S&D for sure. I have a feeling we're going to see it in the actual scene, for that game mode. It's just got a really nice flow to it overall. And then when we're talking about the actual weapons, I mean, if you haven't played, well, MP40, STG, these are the two that absolutely jump off of the page. They just have, a type of kick to them that is going to be able to find you a lot of kills. The STG in particular, for all you AR players out there, make sure you're running that. It's just going to be perfect for anything you need, any range, close range, far range, fast fire rate, plays very similar to how it did in World War II. So make sure you guys do pull that out because you're going to be finding quite a few kills. And then for all you, runner and gunners that want to get up close and personal, make sure that you jump on that MP40 or that Tommy gun. That are the two that just absolutely will fry up close. You're going to find a lot of value, whether you're playing the objective, whatever it might be. You're going to find a lot of kills with those. So make sure you guys are looking to run those classes because you're going to find quite a bit, and we'll see if those end up staying in meta going in towards the release. But right now in the beta, they are the top guns that you need to be running. Moving along, we take a look at what we're going to get for streaks, and right now in competitive, I feel like we're going to see the glide bomb, we're going to see the death machine, and potentially the war machine once you're able to unlock it. Those are the 3 out of the streaks right now that I think we're typically going to get going into competitive. The one note I will say is for the glide bomb, make sure that you're locking on a target, finding the kill quickly, and that you're not looking to maneuver around too much because you don't have a whole lot of wiggle room in the air, and you can really just finesse it around cover and find a lot of different angles to be able to outplay it to make sure the streak does not take you out. So watch for that. Those are really kind of the big streaks that have been used so far in a lot of the gameplay that we've seen right now in the beta. Moving on to what we're going to get for footsteps and things like this in game sound, I will say that there is dead silence, but it is a field upgrade, which means that you can't use it as a perk all of the time. You're going to have to put that on at the beginning of the game, and then you really just kind of load it up as you would in Modern Warfare, where after a couple of kills, after a bit of time, you will get your field upgrade. You can look to run around. But if you're playing Respawn, I don't think you necessarily need it. The footsteps aren't too loud, so you can still look to pull off flanks without being heard. But in S&D, whenever you're playing that game mode, make sure you throw it on so that you can really be silent, find the extra additional movement speed to be able to make some of those big plays. The gameplay, this is really the big one, right? So we'll see how this kind of plays out. So far, I get a vibe from Modern Warfare or Warzone. If you're a big fan of those games, you're going to absolutely love the Vanguard Beta because those two are really just hand in hand for as far as how the slide works. Just maneuvering around corners with a slide cancel, that is how it's going to essentially work in this game as well. So make sure that you're really looking at trying to get that down because that's going to be a really important factor to winning gunfights, sliding around areas, sliding around corners, whatever it might be. That's what you're going to have to look at using there for yourself. And then as far as what else we're going to get here, I would say that the game is very, very similar to what you would shoot like in Modern Warfare as well. Fast TTK, so make sure that you're landing your shots, you're pre-aiming, you're not always getting caught on sprint. Those are just kind of the big factors I would say right now in the Vanguard Beta, just simply based off of what we saw throughout Modern Warfare. Those two really go hand in hand for as far as what we have seen and what we have gotten. So watch for that. Those are really the keys overall that we've seen thus far in Vanguard. Still, maybe more will come in the future, but we'll have to see for now. It's been a very fun time, and we'll see how the rest of the beta plays out. That's a wrap for the Vanguard Beta. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, make sure you stay tuned for more Vanguard action on release with Toronto Ultra and CRAVE Meals. And like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and comment your thoughts down below.